Hi everyone, this is Ashley Lateki Ellenboss with Sky House Herb School and Apothecary, and today I'm going to lead you in a visualization to help manage stress through this holiday season. So you won't need anything, just yourself and a little bit of time. This should take no more than 10 minutes. So let's go ahead and begin with a comfortable seat. So it might be right where you are. You may want to pause this and change your environment so that you can sit down and have your feet on the floor or lay down with your back supported. So once you find a comfortable space, then close your eyes and begin to lift up tall through the crown of your head. Give yourself a moment to arrive right where you are. And part of arriving is using your senses to notice what's going on around you. So notice any sounds. Notice any aromas or scents in the air. Notice the feeling of your body in your seat. And then once you've located yourself, then relax a little bit more. Begin with relaxing the shoulders, let them drop away from the ears. Relax the jaw. And if you can, relax your hips. Now I want you to imagine your favorite place in nature. This may be a place that you have visited before. It may be a place that you went to in your childhood. This favorite place in nature may be a place in your imagination that you visited maybe in your dreams or you visited in your mind. And if you're noticing changing environments, try to stick with the first one that popped up. Where did you go first when I said, go to your favorite place in nature? So stick with that space. And I want you to begin using your mind's eye to look around that space. Notice the colors, the textures in the landscape. Notice what kind of sounds take place in this natural environment. What scents are on the air here. And notice the feeling in your body, the feeling that you experience being in this favorite place in nature. And as you are enjoying this space, and as you are using your senses to look around, to listen, to smell, and to feel, as you're enjoying this landscape, you look far off to the left and you see a trail. And maybe this trail you've never noticed before. So you begin to walk toward it. And you notice this trail is leading you into the woods. So follow this trail as it's taking you deeper and deeper into this dark wooded space. And as you walk, things start to change, and you notice that the smells are different. You start to smell pine. And as you look around the trees, you're surrounded by evergreens, by spruce and fir and white pine and red pine, maybe some cypress evergreens are growing, and maybe there's a holly tree with its bright red berries. But it's a very green, dense path. And you feel relaxed and at the same time uplifted. And as you're walking up ahead, you notice that there is a low, smooth rock that is snuggled up to the base of a very wide tree. It looks like a perfect place to sit. So you go up to this space and you sit down on this smooth rock, perfect and comfortable for your body. And you lean your back against this wide pine tree. And as you sit there, you know you're right where you need to be. You've been looking for this place for a long time. And you're so happy and so relieved that you finally arrived. As you lean your back against the tree trunk, you start to deepen your breath. And as you inhale, your breath carries energy up to the top of your head. And you can feel that the tree is also drawing energy from its roots all the way up to the topmost branches of its own body. And as you exhale, as the breath moves all the way down and out, you can feel that the tree's energy also reaches from the heavens and draws energy back down to its roots. So there's this matched exchange that you can feel as you sit with your back to the tree. So follow this breath pattern with this movement of the tree's life force. Feel how you're able to keep yourself upright with very minimal effort. Notice how the smell of these evergreens is filling your lungs and your body, uplifting and relaxing your spirits. You feel so supported right here. And there's nowhere else you need to be. Now, you've received much good energy from the support of this mother tree. She has nurtured you, she has supported you, and now you feel full and that you can get up and stand on your own feet again. So as you stand up and lift your body from this rock, something catches your eye. You notice something off in the distance catching your eye. I want you to go over there and see what it is. Be curious. What is that? It may take a little while for it to come into focus. Is it a plant? Is it an animal? Is it a being? Is it an object? Whatever it might be, start to let your focus come in and trust again the first thing that came. And there is a special message that this particular energy has for you. So you can crouch down, get close to it. Introduce yourself. Say, "Hi, my name is," and tell them your name. And then say, "What is your name?" And then ask it, "How can I help you?" Listen. If you don't hear anything, keep asking, "How can I help you?" You've received something very special. And so please say thank you. And know that you can always come back here and that you can always have further conversation. But for now, it's time to go. So as you thank and say goodbye to this gift giver and gift receiver, you make your way back down the path, back towards your favorite place in nature, through the deep pines and cypress and spruce and the fir trees, with the scent of pine trailing deeply and thickly behind you. And you emerge into your landscape that is familiar. The smells change, the sounds change, the feeling changes. And you take a few deep breaths, enjoying this space that you are in. You have received something of value from this visualization, and you are now ready to go back home. So take a deep breath in through your nose and out through the mouth. Feel your body where you are seated or where you're laying down. Wiggle the fingers and toes. Circle the wrists and ankles. And before you open your eyes, maybe stretch your arms up overhead or find a way to create a big movement in your body. And then slowly begin to blink your eyes open, coming back to this space. And to receive the most from this kind of work, I recommend writing down your experience right away. So grab a pen and paper if you can, or record a voice memo if that's better. And I want you to write what your experience was in your natural, in your favorite place in nature. I want you to reflect on the energy of pine and the evergreens and what you experienced when you were sitting on the rock, leaning against the tree and breathing with it. And then take some time to reflect on what it was that you encountered that drew your attention in. And this is, we could think about this as like part of the psyche. A part of ourselves, a part of the psyche that may not have had the time or space for you to give it the attention that it's asking for. So whatever that was is a part of you that is wanting your attention. So as you write and reflect on that, consider what is that thing? What does it represent to you? What does it mean to you? Where maybe have you seen it before? Does it have a life in some other part of your world? And then what was the message? What did it have to say to you? What could you do to help it, right? Not what can it do for you, but what do you need to do in order to support this part of your own psyche? And that's it. And then try to do that, try to reflect on that and listen to that and follow that. And hopefully this will give you some really powerful support and insight to help you through the holiday season. You can always go back to that visualization of leaning against a pine tree, or better yet, go to find one in the woods and lean against it and breathe with it, receive nourishment that way. And then also use the visualization to maybe retrieve other parts of the psyche that are wanting your help. So thank you for listening. Please give me feedback. Let me know how that experience was for you. If you want to share what showed up, I'd love to hear. I'd love to hear who caught your attention or what caught your attention. So thank you so much for listening, and I hope you all have a wonderful and supported and safe holiday season.